Why did you
Why am I still here then?
You're not going to stay over. Are you going to watch out for it now?
Watch out for
just
what?
for the sake of the children and for
no,
everything you've been through?
No, because it's all moral and it's all pure. I don't even think that way. It's not what's in my heart.
So you'll do it again?
Ever. Do what again?
I mean, you'll have a child.
That's not me. Go to the guy down the street because it's not Michael Jackson. It's not what I'm interested in.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Next Generation podcast. I just want to start off by saying thank you again to everyone who has been watching the videos, sharing the videos, liking the videos. Thank you for the sweet comments. It's really motivating me to just bring more content to you guys and to keep this channel alive. And yeah, that's all I have to say. So let's just get into what you guys came in here for. So I've just been thinking about this. I guess goes alongside with the MJ not innocent people, but it's just, I've been thinking about why is it that I can be labeled as a pedophile apologist. And I don't really think that these people understand what the term apologist means. So according to the dictionary, an apologist is a person who offers an argument in defense of something controversial. So that person is a defender or a supporter. In no way, shape, or form am I supporting a pedophile. NAMBLA is not written anywhere in my bio. It's not what I'm here for. It's not what I support. I'm not about that. So you calling me a pedo apologist is you calling me a NAMBLA person, basically. Okay? And I just, I'm really trying. People just want to label you so bad. When they don't agree with you, they just want to call you something. And you sound stupid. Because, and then on top of that, they want to use the excuse of, oh, it's just because you like his music. Where, yeah, sorry I'm laughing because it's just, they try to make it seem like you're dumb, but when you actually hear what they have to say, they're the ones who's dumb. Because it's like, I want to know, where in the hell did Tom Mesereau use Michael Jackson makes good music as an excuse or as a defense for him not abusing children? Like, where does Michael Jackson making good music, what type of a defense is that? How does that hold up in court? Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm sorry, I'm really laughing because it just does not make sense. Because it's like, if you're saying that that's the case, then you're saying that that's how he got off. He got off because he was a good singer, or that because he has money. And yeah, he has money, which helped him a lot because it helped him get himself out of jail, helped him get a good lawyer. But also, you can't just have a good lawyer with no good evidence. That's not how it works. You can have a fantastic lawyer and then your case is shot. What are you really doing at that point? Like, I don't think people understand how the justice system works or how does court work. What, they're going to see, oh, Tom Mesereau, yeah, you know, he has a good record, yeah, so he's going to win. That's not how it works. How is it that the FBI can raid a man's house twice, I believe, and find nothing? They were following him for a decade, probably longer, following him, trying to see where his money goes, things like that. There was no hush money like people are alleging. Raiding the house, there was no pictures like people are alleging, because that wasn't even, if there were pictures found, if there was anything to suggest that he did what people are saying, like, oh, he had the pictures of naked boys, and he had this and he had that, that was not even on the list of charges. So how could he have done something and you know for a fact that you claim that you know for a fact that he's done this, but it's not even on the list of charges. That's how dumb these people sound. And this is why I choose, like, I'm not going to argue with you, because you make no sense. I want people to realize, like, we're dealing with some sick, demented people. Don't argue with them. Pedophile apologists. Where did I say, oh, you know, it's because he... No. The only reason that you can say I apologize for Michael for, or I support him for, was the fact that he was naive. He couldn't understand why people felt what he was doing was wrong. Why him spending time with children was wrong. Why him building Neverland was wrong. Why him singing songs about healing the world was wrong. Yeah, that's probably a weak defense to some people that he's being naive, but let's really think about it. To understand a person, you have to really understand how they grew up. You have to understand the conditions and the trials and tribulations and situations that they've been through. Like, everybody wants to know, oh, why were they in his bedroom? Why? First of all, it's already been established that his bedroom was the size of an apartment. So that's like, let's think about it this way. Why would you have kids in your apartment? That's kind of stupid to ask, right? And then, you know, he's saying that they would watch movies and they just fall asleep. Kind of like a sleepover, you know, things like that. So why would he be so open? This is the thing that I don't understand. Why would he be so open about that if he was doing something wrong? I don't know anybody who's that stupid. Because there has to be truth. It has to be truth to that. I know how I grew up and how my parents grew up. My parents grew up in the Caribbean. And it was very common for, you know, maybe not a bed because they couldn't afford it, but everybody to be sleeping on the floor. So it's all about, you know, it's circumstantial. If you know, you're living poor and all the kids, parents, everybody sleeps on the floor in the living room because we can't afford a bed. So is there a molestation going on in that situation? Was there a molestation going on when me and my cousins, you know, we're all chilling in the living room watching movies and we fall asleep? Is there molestation going on in that situation? Or is it molestation because of, like, I don't get it. Yeah, it's weird, you know, because he's just so open about it. I feel like that's what it is. But I feel like if you really took the time to understand where he was coming from and what he was really saying, and not just watching bits and pieces of his interviews, you would kind of understand what he's saying. And I feel like that's what causes the misinformation and just, you know, spreading lies. And it's just because people are not listening to the whole story. He said it himself. That's how him and his brothers grew up. And they all attested to that. Like, yeah, that's how we grew up. So don't call me a pedophile apologist because you sound stupid. I'm not making any excuses for a pedophile. I don't make excuses for that. Yeah, I honestly believe that Michael should have, after the first, you know, accusation, he should have just not put himself in that type of position. But I honestly feel like that's how you know there was just too much purity in his heart, that he just really could not understand, why are people saying I'm doing these things? I'm not doing these things. I don't know. It's just really sad. And then people are really going to go in on you and tell you, oh, you're a pedophile apologist. You're making excuses for him because he makes great music. I want to know, how does that hold up in the court of law? What kind of a defense is that? You've never heard any... First, where did you hear somebody use that as an excuse? Because I've never heard that. I just feel like they just say that just to put you down so you have nothing to say. But guess what? I don't want any person who supports Michael Jackson, as long as we have proof that he hasn't done anything, I don't want anybody to be afraid to speak up and say what you have to say, because it's kind of like we're going backwards. This is so 1950s and 60s and, you know, preceding that. I thought we were supposed to move forward. I thought a person was presumed innocent until proven guilty. And there's no evidence to prove that somebody did something, so I don't know why the fuck we're still on it. Excuse my language, but why are we still on this crap? Y'all, I'm gonna leave. I'm getting agitated, irritated, all of that. So I'll talk to you guys in the comments. Tell me what y'all think. This wasn't the best video, but you know, I was just letting things off my chest. So until next time, see you later.